Weapons, drugs, all being dropped right into the waiting hands of inmates in prisons across the country. This is a high-flying threat that authorities are calling a new public safety risk.
As News 10 5's Todd Kaskiewicz shows us right now, it's not just what's getting in, but how. And it's a story you'll see only on 5. Take a look.
Contraband has always been a threat to prisons, often brought in by visitors or through the mail. But a rising threat is contraband flown in by drone and dropped inside prison walls. It's happening across the country and around the world. Is Massachusetts prepared? Taking off. This drone is part of a fleet owned by the Massachusetts Department of Correction and operated by officers like Lieutenant Chris Deveneaux, who gave us a demonstration of its capabilities. The drone has a spotlight, a PA system, and, of course, a camera.
This particular drone has outstanding optics. We can get 200 times zoom on it. It has infrared. It has LiDAR.
We want to see our own drones, right?
DOC Commissioner Sean Jenkins says one of his department's big priorities at all 13 facilities is keeping away contraband-carrying drones, often sent by organized crime rings, as shown in this video from prisons in other parts of the country.
This is a growing threat, right? And so that becomes a challenge, bringing in various types of contraband, whether they're weapons or drugs.
It's happening regularly. In March, Marcy Correctional Facility in New York State intercepted this drone-dropped payload containing knives, a cell phone, bandanas, hair clippers, and a green leafy substance. Last December, at a state prison in South Carolina, a drone delivered steak, crab legs, marijuana, cigarettes, and a tin of Old Bay seasoning. At the federal level, the Bureau of Prisons reports 413 drone sightings in 2025, though it's unclear how many drone drops were attempted or completed. While there have not yet been any drone drops in Massachusetts prisons, DOC knows that a contraband by drone attack could happen at any time. And depending on what gets dropped and who catches it or picks it up later, the safety and security of an entire correctional facility could be jeopardized.
If you see an object at night, flashing lights, could it be a drone? Yes, but it could also be an airplane. So when we put that into perspective for our staff, for our tower guys, we're really benefiting everybody.
We go through drills where we will basically close down specific areas of yards and have staff go through with canines, searching these particular areas to make sure that if there is a drone in the area, we will thoroughly search that area once it's detected to ensure that nothing's been dropped.
Commissioner Jenkins knows that high walls and barbed wire may be able to keep prisoners in, but they cannot keep drones out. That may be where the law needs to move as quickly as technology and DOC's drone.
You know, that conversation that existed 2 years ago when we heard about drones was we're not allowed to interfere with them. And so it's changing. That laws are changing with regards to that.
Todd Kaskiewicz, WCVB News Center 5.